Hello folks, and welcome to episode 3. This is clearly not a snowboarding video as promised because I could not fly my drone around Hunter Mountain and my GoPro I only took for one video. So instead you get to enjoy a very primitive cut of me and my roommate cooking 2 chickens for Thanksgiving. This actually worked out really well, surprisingly well, and I have Peter McKinnon to thank for the little effect where I appear twice in the frame about halfway through the video. 8 minutes ish. I'll put that in the comments. Surprisingly straightforward as far as editing goes, but in this I realized that that's because the planning for a cooking video is very much done for you. You don't have the option to play around with this scene and that scene. Will we have them in this order? Which looks better? It's the recipe. You'd have to do it in order for a set amount of time. So with that in mind, I haven't done color grading yet, haven't done audio, so there's very rough audio, whatever music we were listening to while we were drinking in the background, and that I believe is it. So enjoy. Okay.
Oh yeah, he's working that hard on. Let's stay there. When will that work?
Oh yeah, Vicky.
Are you boarded?
No. Will you step out? Oh. See, it's fun.
gross way, and I'm gonna live for it.
Sounds like you were pretty happy with that.
Fast, yeah.
Man for what?
Circus? That was my PE credit in college. He doesn't. Oh, you did cook it. It's fully cooked.
Can you spice? How warm are your potatoes?
Not that one. No, don't say that. All names. Don't make me feel bad about it. Start serving the rest of the stuff while this happens. Thanks for being my Thanksgiving family, friends. Aww. This is a very New York moment. If New York were actually still functioning, this is how I feel it would be. I guess this is the point, though. Man.
What is that?
Gravy?
Okay. Thank you.
Daddy. We made Thanksgiving.
Something in this was really just walk around.
I got you. Or just at least give me a halfway. Esta no.
No, sí, pero
Dime.
es que tenemos que cortar naranja con chilito
¿Y
piquín.
naranja? Ah, ok. Entonces, un momento. Después de comer más.
Yeah, pues.
Not bad, right? Pretty proud of that one, I'll be quite honest. Couple of things. Video, it should have been significantly shorter. That me seriously struggling to open that coffee first thing in the morning was not having it at all. That bag might as well have been welded shut. And when I thought I did have it, of course, it tore down the side, and we can't have that either. So that took a good 15 minutes in reality, and only 3-ish in the final video. I mentioned a bit where I appear twice. My first time using keyframes, thanks to Mr. McKinnon's channel and his 3 video tips to something. I can't recall. It was fun anyway. Thirdly, really lost it at the end. We were drunk by the time dinner came around, rolled around, and largely forgot. That's when the planning came to an end. The recipe, having planned all the cooking, was wonderful. Once it came to eating, there wasn't a plan. There was no, I didn't have, here's us setting the table, here's us opening the wine, here's us cheersing and whatnot. It really just fell apart, and we were hungry, so I let it go. So maybe we'll return to that one in future. Color grade if and when I learn how, and if it's worthy of it, maybe I'll just do another recording for maybe say Christmas Day. Probably that's a good idea. And yeah, that's it. Thanks for coming by. Stay tuned for episode 4. What's episode 4 going to be? My snowboarding video. So I did get 3 good video clips from snowboarding, 2 from the drone, not from snowboarding, but of snowy terrain, which I believe, salvage some cool effect footage from. So episode 4 will be a couple of aerial and just, it's a surprise. You'll have to wait and see. Thanks for tuning in. This is Shit Talking with Brian, episode 3.